Hey everyone, it's showtime. It's me, Mindy again from the Two Old Ladies That Bet Network. Unfortunately, Tiffany can't be here again. I like this nice wintry scene here today on YouTube, but she has to finish up, the whole wrapping presents, the whole kids stuff. You know how it works, right? So I guess I'll give her a pass, like maybe this one time. That is it for her bailing on me on her day off. We had planned lots of good fun stuff today, but we're not quite going to be able to get to it. But that's okay. You guys, I'm excited for the holiday weekend. I hope that you guys are too. I hope you guys are excited to go ahead and, make a lot of money this weekend. We will not be here though Monday or Tuesday, right? We have family in town. We're going to spend that with them. We usually do like lunches or breakfast lunch, on Tuesdays before the folks make the drive back home, because usually most folks come our way, which is nice. Tiffany has a nice big house for entertaining, so we usually go there. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and try to do some just recorded videos, something that I don't have to be live, that I can do ahead of time. So again, you guys, this is where you go ahead and like and subscribe to Tony's channel. You also click on the bell to get the latest notifications. So if you click on that bell and then get notifications for all, you will see when we go live or we put a recording out there so you don't miss it. Or you can always just go to Tony's page, search around for videos there as well. All right. So tell me, how did you guys do yesterday? It looks like we got lots of folks here today. Want to say hi to some. We got Ash, we got Sherilyn. It looks like all the kind of usuals are here. It's nice to see you guys. Sue, Bionic. I think I saw Ziggy. Hey Ziggy, what's going on? I see a lot of you guys out there. I know a lot of you guys can't, chat. But still, I am so glad and grateful for you guys that you come and watch our show every day. So we try to bring you winners. I think we did a pretty good job yesterday. Had a winning day there. And so what's your favorite part? Is it like the bowl season? I don't know. I kind of like it. It's fun, even though I feel like betting is a little bit hard. I'm still going to go ahead and go in a lot. There's some trends. There's some things you can do, kind of like how Ramon talks about. You can go ahead and be a steam chaser during this bowl season. And that's kind of fun, right? That's a little bit different for me. I'm not really a market watcher. That's other folks' area of expertise, right? But I want to say hi to Brian Carter, new from Asheville, North Carolina. Hey, it's great to have you, Brian. Let us know, what teams you root for, who you like, so we can get to know you. Maybe you'll be a full-time chatter. And that's how we get a lot of folks here on Tony's Picks to go ahead and join our site. That is what has happened with Ron, with Latifa, with Butterscotch, with Gene Got Picks. He was another one that's been following us, but said that he just, he couldn't always chat, but he always listened. And so it's a great way to get new cappers on here. And we know that you guys are really good, that we have some of the most sophisticated chats that you can find anywhere here on tonyspicks.com. So we are definitely excited to have you here today, Brian, for sure. Ziggy, he's already putting up his picks. Says taking the Bruins today on the money line. Yeah, Ziggy, I think the Bruins, that's one of my favorite picks for sure. I mean, it's a small card. We can kind of go over it here real quick since Ziggy gave us the intro on, hey, let's do some hockey. I'll oblige. I'll do it. Goodness, I just saw Ronald McDonald show up. This is amazing. You know how much I love nuggets. I also love the holiday pies. So yes, this is pretty exciting. Thanks, Ron Ald, for hanging out. Hey, and Scotch, we were just talking about him. Hey, glad you could be here. Did I miss Ron or did I get Ron? I think I got Ron. All right. I'm here for the burgers. That's what he says. He's like, I want the change. Matt, how are you? How's it going? Hey, I was excited. The Avalanche came back and got us a victory yesterday. So definitely pretty pumped about that. Matt is excited for some Christmas Eve Broncos action, right, Matt? I got to wait all the way till Christmas. And hopefully the Chiefs do not ruin my Christmas day. But they are making me eat my prime rib late. Whatever, Chiefs, whatever. Need to talk to these guys about. Hey, I would love like full time and free nuggets. Free nuggets. All right. Ziggy says, hey, in NBA, I'm liking the Suns. Now he's getting a little bit ahead of me. All right. Let's go back here real quick. To NHL. Let's give you some plays. I mean, there's not very many today, right? All righty. Let's see what we got. I have to find my lines. Where's my lines? There they are. NHL. I see you. All right. We got the Flyers and the Wings. That's going to be our first one here today. Red Wings here. Ron's team, they're a little bit of favorites sitting at minus 135. I feel like the Red Wings haven't really been playing at home very well. I don't know. It kind of seems like Latifah's team, the Devils, like they're just not playing well at home. I don't know what their deal is. I think the Flyers, probably should have gotten the win yesterday, lost. I think I lost like 3 in overtime yesterday. I was a little bit bummed about that, but that's just the way it works. We always talk about bad beats, right? And the bad beats are pretty much every night in hockey, right? You have these empty net goals and, crushes your dreams, quickly there. But yeah, it's going to be, I don't know. Ron says, I don't know. I kind of like the Red Wings tonight at home. Ron, I hate to go against you, but I think I got to do it today. I'll be on the Flyers about plus 116. Again, I would take the Flyers on the puck line. If I want to not, challenge Ron, I'll take the Flyers on the puck line. Signe at minus 214. Not terrible on that. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Flyers here today against Ron's team. Sorry, Ron. Sorry. Yeah. Next up, we got the Oilers and the Rangers. I think this is a good game tonight. What do you guys think? 2 pretty decent teams. Oilers 14-15, Rangers 22-7. I tell you guys this all the time. My puck lines right now are cashing at a better percentage. Let's see. After I updated my totals, my puck line percentage is sitting literally right at 63%. Today, I'm 271 and 156 on the season. So we're going to go ahead and take the Oilers on the puck line. That's how we're going to go ahead and deal with this one today. And then we talked about already with Ziggy, we talked about the Bruins and the Jets. I love the Bruins at minus 125. I think they should definitely be a little bit more heavy favorite in this one. That's just kind of the way that it, seems to me. But yeah, Ziggy says, I kind of like the under. I kind of missed out. Which one? Oh, that was the under, I think, for the Red Wings. I tend to agree, right? I feel like the Red Wings are the ones that are maybe the ones that might go ahead and keep this total under tonight. And then Ziggy said, hey, I lean the Rangers. Hey, I don't mind that. I actually got the Rangers on the money line. But again, I feel like my puck lines are actually hitting at that higher percentage. So if I have something like that, I'm going to go ahead and lean into that a little bit more. And it's one sitting at minus 200. I'll probably just go ahead and put these in some of those, puck line, money line parlays, something like that. Or maybe you can do a whole bunch of alternate spreads, right? You can do that a lot on some of the apps, take them plus 2.5 if it's where you lean and put them all together. It's kind of one of those that it's a little bit fun to do. Scott says, hey, yeah, also give me the Bruins today. Then we have our nightcap. Well, it's only 7:30 p.m. Central. I guess it's not really too much of a nightcap. But it's the Canadians and the Blackhawks. Canadians 14-13. Blackhawks at 10-20 on the season. We always talk about the Blackhawks play better at the United Center, but I don't care about that. Give me the Canadians today. I like the Canadians, especially when they're sitting at basically even money. I'll definitely go ahead and take the Canadians here tonight. There you have it. That was easy, right? We covered all of the NHL. Fast, quick, to the point, winners. All right. Well, hey, let's go over to Tony'sPicks.com, right? I mean, that's why you guys are all here. to celebrate Tony's picks. Let me get my name off of there. And then we will bring it up and we will see all of the cool stuff that happened here overnight. Again, we hope that you guys had a great day. You can see, didn't have a too shabby day there myself. We have Nick Lagaretos on top. Just totally crushed it. I mean, look at that. 7-0. That looks so pretty. It does. It looks really pretty. I had as many losses as he had wins, but still came out on top. 12-7 for you guys that are new. I'm a high volume bettor. I have a formula. I've, fine-tuned it over the years. I trace all of my bets, and I go ahead and find buckets where I am hitting, like say my minus 110 to minus 125 odds bucket. How many times do I beat Vegas when my formula picks something like that? And so I just try to go ahead and give myself an edge. If I'm playing, over 55, 56%, that's where I like to go. It makes it a little bit mindless. I use my system. I stick with it. I know it's been good over the long run. So if you like to ride along with me, you can definitely go ahead and do that. Purchase some of my pick packages. But look at Mark, brand new. Mark's in the chat. Mark's made it. He's been here. He's doing it. Look at, you can click on Mark on his packages or on his capper profile here. You can see his earnings. Up 483 in 24 hours, 673 the last 7 days, and this year. But look at, I don't know, that's not too bad. NBA crushed it, 5-0, just totally crushed it. So we can check out some of his games. So he had the Coyotes, like I did last night, on the Timberwolves, on the Grizzlies, on the Thunder, and his hometown Bulls. Way to get it done, Mark. That's awesome. I'm sure Mark will be putting in his plays here coming up soon. I believe he works a little bit overnights. Said he had to get up like super early, like 4:30 or something, when I'm still snoozing. But congrats to Mark getting it done. We can go back to the homepage here. And we can see other folks that had winning days, right? So Joseph Schultz, all he does is just win. 4-0 last night. You can see on the year so far, he's up $3,000, and that is $100 bets, so up 30 units. That is great work by Joseph Schultz this season. And then Collins, glad to see him back on the leaderboard at 4-1, plus $300 there yesterday. Collins specializes in some Major League Baseball. He's a college athlete, ex-college athlete. So really knows his way through the baseball season. That is sure. That is for sure. And then you can go ahead here and check out all of our pick packages that are for sale. You can find a little bit of everything that you like. You can go out here and you can find a best bet. You can see I have one today in the college football game. You can see what we have for packs available there as well. So you can see Tiffany has some packs up. Tiffany has been hot. You see Nick, right? He was super hot. He has soccer. He has hockey. You got Daniel. Hey, you got Ron Hahn. Look at that. There he has it. A 3-pick pass. He's taken the NHL, he's taken the NBA, and he's taken the NBA. So if you guys love the NBA and the NHL, Ron is the guy for you to pick up that pick package. Only $45. And what you do is use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can find other stuff here from OG Cappers. And then, hey, Mindy and Tiffany, we put our brains together, right? And we come up with some picks that we both like. We don't always agree, but you can go ahead and find the two old ladies that bet consensus. What we do is we give you our best pick from each of the sports. So today you get NBA, college football, and the NHL. You see Tony T Powerhouse Friday packs. You got King of Totals Friday 5-pack for Sean Didwitty. And then you got some my buddy Dave at EPA Sports. You can find his picks. He's got something for you in the NBA, anything that you can find, sides, totals, does it all. Go ahead and pick up some of these packages. So as you can tell, we got tons of stuff going on. You can also buy all of our picks a la carte. So if you like soccer, there's tons of stuff out here. And you can see all of our plays. I mean, there's a ton. And then you can go down here to the leaderboard on the daily. So there's the 5 of us up front, but you can see we had a long leaderboard there. There's Gene Got Picks. There's Odd Smoker Steve. There's AJ Wazers. There's Jerry Lewis. those are all of our new cappers that just came on here this week. So congrats to all of those guys for getting on the leaderboard. I mean, this is hard work. Handicapping is hard work. It may seem easy, but not all the time. That's for sure. But Ron, yeah, Butterscotch has been killing it. Here he goes. He said, "Yep, that's me. That's me. I'm doing it. All I'm doing is picking winners. 9-2 since I started. Scotch thinks it's super easy being a handicapper." But yes, Scotch has been one of our guys in the chat when we are on the morning steam. He just has always killed it. And so finally taking this, his system basically to the public. That's what it is. It's hard work. He has a different system than I do. Ramon has a different system. Latifa has a different system. So it's nice when you can go ahead and take a look and find where folks have common ground, and you can go ahead and gain some consensus. All right. So I'm sure you're done with the commercial. But if you are struggling, you're in a rut, you can't figure it out, you can go ahead and look for some hot cappers over the weekend. You can go ahead and buy a 3-day pass that will get you through that holiday weekend. You can also go ahead and do things like buy one capper, get one capper half off. So that is the way that you can go ahead and find and gain some consensus there as well. But yeah, check out Tony's picks. Like I said, it starts picks early in the morning till the wee hours at night. I mean, we still had cappers out there that had games going at 10 p.m. So if you've, say struggled when you started at 3 and you need some picks, you can go back and buy a pick a la carte, $19. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout and you save 20%. So then it's basically down to pennies for you to get yourself some winners. All right. Should we get back to some picks? That's why you guys are here. The picks. There is a bowl game. It's college football bowl season. It's pretty exciting. That game last night, though, not so exciting, right? I mean, blowout, total blowout. The Gasparilla Pirate Bowl. I love the Josh Gates episodes of Expedition Unknown when they did the pirate searching treasures of Gasparilla. That's one you could go ahead and check out. One of my faves. So you can go ahead and see that they've had, these pirate traditions down there forever. It's kind of like Mardi Gras, only for pirates. They just added a football game to it. So tonight it's Georgia Tech, 6-6, barely making it into the bowl season, versus UCF, 6-6, barely making it into the bowl season. I bet we can't wait for this one to start. It's a little bit early, 5:30 on ESPN. The underdog in this bowl seems to cover the spread all of the time. Yeah, I mean, the underdog has covered the spread in UCF's last 8 games. So for Mindy, I'm going to be on Georgia Tech, right? I'll take them plus 5.5. But you know me, I'm always going to be a little bit conservative. I'll probably just take that touchdown, pay a little bit for it. Maybe I'm sitting at minus 150, something like that. But give me the 7. I always like a little bit of extra. That's me, conservative. Also, each of Georgia Tech's last 6 December games have gone under that total. So I will be taking under 67. I took the under last night in that bowl game. I think I took the under in the bowl game before that. I think I had the over in Old Dominion. But yeah, this is to me kind of looking like another under game. So we'll see if you guys agree. So if you like any of those picks, we get a little bit of consensus, and then you guys can get some cash in your pocket here tonight. All right. Ziggy is still waiting for me to get to the NBA. All right. You guys ready for the NBA? It sounds like. My NBA last night, 9-2. Not too bad. I'll take it. So we're ready for some more action. Lean Raptors versus 76ers. Oh, that's a tough one for me. 76ers have just been playing so well here as of late, right? I mean, that's a little bit tough for me to try the Raptors, especially because I feel like I've been on the Raptors and they've been just having a hard time covering any sort of spread lately. 71% of the folks right now are on the 76ers. The Toronto Raptors are 3-8 on the road, 5-6 on the road spread record, 3-10 over 3 out of 7 overall against the spread. I feel like I got to go ahead and take the team that can cover the spread. I'm going to go ahead and take the 76ers. They are 11-4 at home against the spread. I'll take them. Sorry, Ziggy. I'm going against you this time. I don't like to go against Ziggy because he's really, really good. So I don't really want to do it. Just saying. Butterscotch says, hey, look at it. Oh, yes, the Bulls did crush the 76ers when both, I think, Mark and I, Butterscotch, were on the 76ers. Right? So it's not like we're all, saying, yeah, we were on the Bulls. We knew it was going to happen. Exactly. And Ziggy said, oh, let's get to the last game on the slate. Taking the Suns. All right. I'll give you my, I don't know. It's not really expert advice, I don't think. Sometimes. All right. Then we're going to take a look at this next one. The Nuggets and the Nets. Where are we going with this one? What do you guys like? 69% of you folks are on Denver, the Nuggets. That's why Matt's here, right? Matt, are you going to be on the Nuggets tonight? They are 6-4 against the spread in their last 10, while the Brooklyn Nets are 4-6 against the spread. I think Denver doesn't quite play as good on the road, right? It says that by their numbers, 6-10. You also have the Nets that are 10-3 at home. So what does that mean? What does that mean, right? This is one of those, I kind of talked about it before a little bit with the Lakers the last time, right? So whenever I have a money line in my system, a money line that's between -175 to -200, and I have them winning on the money line, that team normally does not win the game, like at all. It's just one of those weird trend outliers. I don't know why. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Brooklyn Nets here at home against the Denver Nuggets. I'm going to be on with the 31% of the folks out there. I'm kind of going a little counter, I guess, here today. Anyone have any stuff going on? What you think? Oh, yeah, here it is. Ziggy says, I don't trust the Nets at all. But it looks like a Nets spot. That's kind of how I see it, right? It's a little bit of Nuggets on the road. We know they're not great. And I think the Nets can be a little tricky at times. Next up, the Mavericks versus the Rockets. Ron and I were chatting a little bit earlier today about this game. Who likes what? Who's going to be on it? What are we doing? What are we taking? Mavericks sitting at 16-11. We know a lot of folks are out, right? The Rockets, 13-12. We know they like to cover at home. But I don't know. Is that too big of a number for the Rockets? No matter the personnel? I mean, it's pretty big. It's huge. I mean, the Rockets are sitting at -8.5. I mean, that's a bunch. Especially, if I take a look at some of the numbers. I mean, Dallas doesn't play bad on the road. In Vegas, they move the line for us depending on the personnel, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Houston's great at home, 11-2. I'm just going to go ahead and take the big points here. I know it keeps going up and up. I think it's almost too much now for Houston to cover. Again, no matter the personnel in this one. I'm going to go ahead and be on the Dallas Mavericks. Give me the Dallas Mavericks today. I love getting all those big points. All right. The Hawks versus the Heat. This is a good one, right? Hawks, 12-15. Heat, 16-2. It looks like a lot of folks here are on the Miami Heat, even though they are 3-10 against the spread at home. Atlanta, a little bit better, but still underwater, 6-9 on the road. But in their last 10, not covering anything. 2 of 8 against the spread. It's also one of these things like Miami's on this huge trend heater versus this team of always winning. So I'm going to go ahead here and take the Heat at home. I love this play today. I do. Probably one of my favorites on the board. I love the Heat today to just go ahead and take them on the money line as an outright win. All right. Oh, I missed it. He said, well, Houston hasn't played all that well lately. Ziggy said, my first thought was the Rockets against the spread. So we have a little bit of a difference between Rockets, Mavs. It's one of those weird games that, you don't have to bet it. If it's weird, players are out, nothing seems right about it, just stay off of it, right? Only you enter, the enter button. And then Ziggy says, yes, leaning the Heat. All right, Ziggy, there we go. Next up, we got the Wizards versus the Warriors. No longer Road Warriors. That is for sure. So what do we think, right? What do we think? Washington, they've been able to cover the spread. They are 11-6 on the road against the spread. That's pretty amazing, if you ask me. For a Wizards team that has a 5-22 record, right? They're still able to keep games close. Again, the Golden State Warriors, as well as we've seen them play against Boston, against the Kings, their against the spread record is 12-15. 4-9 though at home. Just haven't been covering the spread at home. I'm going to take Washington. I feel like they're a little bit hot. 42% of you folks are out there on the Wizards today, like me. That's where I'm going to be going. Hey, give me 12 points. Why not? Maybe it's a blowout. I don't think so. Especially when, Golden State, again, 4-9 at home covering the spread. All right, Ziggy. The game you've been waiting for. Are you ready for this? He says, hey, I'm leaning Warriors, so maybe a little bit of a challenge. But again, it's a little bit of a lean. All right. Ziggy said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and take the Suns. All right, Ziggy. I guess I'm going to take the Kings. I'm sorry. I'm taking the Kings today. -3.5. It's one of those, I'll probably just take them on the money line again. They like to win at home. They're 10-4. While the Phoenix Suns are 1-9 against the spread on the road. Ugh. That's why it's hard for me to try to go ahead and back the Suns. I feel like I've been on the Suns a ton this time. But when it comes to them on the road, they just haven't really been getting it done. I'm going to take Sacramento. I'll take the Kings on the money line. All right. Any of you guys got any other questions, things you want me to go over, totals, anything good like that? We can catch that before we take off here for today. I feel like we got lots of places to find just the right picks here today. So I'm expecting all of you guys to have a winning card today. And then, like I said, go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, click on the bell to get the latest notifications here at Tony's Picks. I'm going to go ahead and try to do some recorded videos. I'm going to put them out since we're hitting the bowl season stride. Probably won't be live because we're going to be busy, but I will put some videos out so you can go ahead and check them and see if we can find some more consensus. But again, you guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please be safe. Enjoy your weekend and have some fun watching sports. And hopefully this is a good time of year. I know some folks struggle because, they're missing parents or missing relatives or, maybe don't have, lots of folks in their support system. So this is a nice place for all of us to get a little camaraderie as well. There's always people that are looking out for you. All right, you guys, take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.